All right, let's get going. 140 pounds, State of Ohio girls wrestling preview here, brought to you by Barbarian Apparel. 140 pounds is interesting to me. There's 11 returning state qualifiers, which means there's 5 girls that are visiting the shot for the first time. Of those 11 qualifiers, something that's interesting to me at 140, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7 girls that were qualifiers, previous qualifiers in years past, that didn't qualify this year. Okay, so 7 of the girls didn't make it out of the district. Now, what that tells me, especially at 140 pounds, which is considered probably a little bit in the middle, definitely in the middle weights for the boys, but for the girls, it's a good representation of the growth of the sport in the state of Ohio. That's what that tells me. Depth. You've got 7 girls that had been to the state tournament previously that didn't even make it out of districts. You got 5 new girls that made a case, and then you have the 11 that have been there before. So it's a great testament to the growth of girls wrestling in the state of Ohio. It's interesting to me. So let's go down the list here at 140 pounds. Number 1, Lillian Hendricks from Greenview. She's a sophomore. She's a state runner-up from last year. She finds herself at 140 pounds this year. She was at 125 last year. Number 2, Kylie Tibbs from Gahanna. She's also a sophomore and also a state runner-up from last year. She was at this weight. So you got Hendricks at number 1. You got Tibbs at number 2, both state runners-up. Number 3, Nalise Danzy from Delaware. She is a senior, and she took 4th last year at 145 pounds. She is nationally ranked. She's ranked number 29. Lillian Hendricks, I missed that. She's also nationally ranked number 27 in the nation, is Hendricks. At number 4, Abby Green from Waverly. She is a senior. She's a 3-time state qualifier, 1-time state place winner. She took 5th last year at 140 pounds. Adeline Mosden from Alliance is ranked number 5. She is a returning state qualifier. She is a senior. Riley Deerwester from Harrison is ranked number 6, and she is a sophomore, and she qualified for state last year as a freshman. Number 7 is Kaylin Casto from Johnstown. The senior is a returning state qualifier as well. And number 8, Justina Hanna from Columbia. She is a junior, and she's a place winner from last year. At this weight, she took 8th last year. So she's ranked number 8 as well. All right, rounding out things here. At 11 is Kramer, okay, from Mableton. She's a senior returning state qualifier. At 12 is Josie Mendoza, a state qualifier 2 years ago, didn't qualify last year. Mendoza is a junior from Gibsonburg, okay. Madison Burns of note. She is ranked number 14. She is a returning state place winner. She took 5th last year at 135, and the senior from Howland is ranked number 14. And then, as far as the newbies go, let's rattle off a couple of names here and say welcome to the Schottenstein Center. Abby Schmidt from Easton. Eaton. Abby Schmidt from Eaton. She is ranked number 16. She's a sophomore. Hannah Richards, the junior from Start, is ranked number 18. Chanel Trammell from Lebanon is a junior, and she's ranked 20. And then Nadira Matlock from Austintown Fitch, ranked number 21, and she's a senior. Olivia Fox rounding out our field of 16 here at the Schottenstein Center at 140 pounds. Fox is a freshman from Brush, ranked number 24 in the state. She makes it to the Schottenstein Center, so welcome to Fox from Brush. All right, let's talk brackets here. Looking at the bracket down here, I like the match 513. I want you to circle this match. Mat number 5, about 5:13. That's Mosden versus Casto. Okay, so early on, round of 16, you're going to have a number 5 versus a number 7. That's an interesting one to see who goes on to the quarterfinal match. In the quarterfinal round, there's a couple of bouts that I want you to keep your eye on. Mat number 4 is going to be bout number 986. Okay, on mat number 4. If things go scratch, we're going to have Dear Wester versus Tibbs. Okay, so Dear Wester being ranked number 6, Tibbs being ranked 2. And so that's going to be one that you want to keep your eye on there. Another match there in the quarterfinals is Green versus Hendricks. That's going to be bout 988, going to be handled on mat 6. Green, Abby Green, as I mentioned before, the senior from Waverly, she is ranked at number 4, and then Hendricks, obviously your number 1 ranked wrestler. So in the quarterfinals, we could have a matchup of 1 versus 4. Now, whoever wins that match, and I do believe we'll see Hendricks move on in that match, could possibly see Danzy in the semifinals. So circle that match as well as semifinal match. Mat number 2, it's going to be bout number 187. Hendricks versus Danzy is what I have circled here. So that could be the 1 seed versus the number 3 ranked wrestler. Now, what I think I see here is probably a scratch going Hendricks-Tibbs here. I don't know, crazier things have happened, obviously. Just because I say it doesn't mean it's going to happen. But as far as Hendricks goes, she's nationally ranked. She's beat Dear Wester before. She's an Ironman champ. She's penned Abby Green. And she's beat Green twice this year. So Hendricks is one of the favorites here at this weight, besides just being ranked number 1. And then probably most likely we'll see Tibbs come out from the top. Of course, Mosden is going to have something to say about that on the top side of this bracket. All right, so that's your 140-pound preview, Girls State of Ohio, brought to you by Barbarian Apparel. Conquer the impossible.